tonight, I think our guest here, Trish Jenkins, you have come all the way from Australia. And I'm going to say just to be with us. Is that right? But welcome to Niteline. Thank you.
Thanks,
and I
man.
think Australia would have been one of the furthest we've had a guest from, at least in recent years. So this is excellent. How long have you been in the States now?
I've been in for a week, and I've got another 3 weeks to go.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And tell me what God's done so far in this week that you've been in the States ministry.
Oh, it's just been fantastic. Last week I was speaking to a group of financial planners. They're in an association called the International Financial Leadership Association. And they are financial planners who hold themselves accountable at a higher level so that you would hope that they would be more trustworthy than usual. And I was actually speaking to them about ethics because you guys have really suffered with dodgy financial dealings that have gone on.
That's an understatement.
And, you know, these people who they're just rotten mongrels just taking people's money, ripping them off when you should be able to trust them. And so these guys just want to do the right thing by people. And I was talking to them, sharing my story and how we can be vulnerable in areas that were unexpected. And so it was a privilege to talk to them. And then next week I've got a family conference to do, talking about family and overcoming adversity with your family intact and be strengthened from it. And I've got a women's conference as well.
Excellent.
So, yeah, it's very exciting.
Excellent. And you are the author of 3 books.
Yes.
And I shared with you before the program, that is exactly 3 more books than I have authored. So this is excellent. Dangerous Wealth, Weapons of Cash Destruction, and Treasures of Darkness. Now, these books did not come easy, did they?
No, they all sound pretty negative, but they're actually not. Dangerous Wealth is what every successful woman needs to know to avoid being ripped off. And that came out of my own story. I worked for a time for a corporate investigator who knew I was writing a book on fraud warning signals, and he said, can you write it for women, because by the time they call me, they've got no money left and they can't afford me. And he taught me a lot about how it happens, what makes us vulnerable and what to do about it. The other book, Weapons of Cash Destruction, is basically the bloke's version of the Dangerous Wealth one. It's what makes you vulnerable to fraud, what to do about it, and how to get past it. And so, the fellas weren't buying the girly book, so I had to produce it.
And Asa, for those from North Georgia, blokes means men.
Oh, fellas, yeah.
Fellas.
Yeah.
So
real man.
But Treasures of Darkness is one that really came hard. I mean, it's a blessing, but it took a lot for you to write this because of the experiences you went through